When the Lord asks me what I did with my life, I will say I spent it with you. It's alright. If I wake up in World War III, I see destruction and poverty, and I feel like I wanna go home. It's okay if you're coming with me. It's alright. It's alright.
Cancer, welcome to SIKIKSYD. This is reading for the future of Cancer. All the information looking for is in the description box down below. This is a collaboration with my boyfriend Chukwuma, Uzoigwe. He's an amazing photographer. Go ahead and check him out. His business Instagram account is in the description box down below. You can also find all this contact information. We have so much fun doing these photo shoots. Thank you so much to all of the brands and companies that have been reaching out to Chukwuma and I, wanting to work with us as a team. And we are so grateful, not only as business partners, but also as a couple. Thank you so much. We were so grateful. Hi, Cancer. Okay, what's the future for Cancer here, please? What is the future for Cancer? Future for Cancer, Ace of Swords, Truth, Five of Wands. You have the Six of Wands, Jupiter and Leo, and you have the Eight of Cups, Pisces and Saturn. So this can also be Sagittarius, Pisces, Ophiuchus energy. This can also be Capricorn, Aquarius, Leo energy. Okay. You have the King of Wands, Cancer, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Ophiuchus energy. Four of Pentacles, the Sun and Capricorn energy. This can be a Capricorn or Aquarius energy with the Sun. Leo, the number 19 could be significant to you. You have the Ace of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Capricorn energy. Five of Wands, here's Saturn and Leo. That can also be Capricorn, Aquarius, or Leo energy. Okay. So Cancer, if you are in a relationship, the masculine energy is almost like sort of like sweeping you off your feet. If you've ever seen the movie Titanic, this is like that, except you both live. Okay? There's room on the iceberg for the both of you. So it's almost like the masculine energy is taking the initiative to want to show you off, wanting to post you on social media, wanting to be seen with you out in public. On this card, we have so many different faces. We have Janet Jackson, we have Lauryn Hill, we have Whitney Houston, we have Britney Spears, Brandy, Norwood, we have Monica, we have Toni Braxton, we have TLC, Christina Aguilera. Again, you also have Madonna here. And all of these energies are very powerful women, also women that are very well known. So to be with a woman like this, you would have to be somebody who understands the value of the woman in the relationship. You'd have to understand that she's valuable, and that's why she receives the attention that she does, that she matters, that she's important. With Jupiter and Leo, also the masculine energy feels like happy when he thinks of you, Cancer, if you're a woman. If you're in a relationship, it's like your boyfriend or your husband looks at you and they're like, or they think of you and as somebody who brings them a lot of joy, and that a lot of their abundance comes from being with you. That being with you, because Jupiter rules the planet of the husband. So the masculine energy feels like they're also destined to be with you. They're very attractive. A lot of people want them if they're a man. Whoever the man is in the relationship, whether it's a boyfriend, a husband, but he only wants his wife or his girlfriend. He only wants the person that he's with. And there's something about him sort of staking a claim that gets a lot of attention with the Six of Wands here. Now, the thing about it is, by doing that, that also makes him and you, if you're a woman, look more attractive. Because no woman wants a man that every woman has access to. A woman wants a man that is not commenting under other women's photos and videos, is not feeling the need to even really follow other women or feeling the need to be connected to other women. Because he has the woman that he wants. Nobody else compares. So that's what the masculine energy is doing, is showing that there is no competition, that nobody else compares, that they're not interested in anybody else. You guys could also be celebrating like an anniversary, a birthday together, like spending a lot of time together. With the King of Wands, the masculine energy is also pursuing you. Is very confident as they do this. They want to spend time with you alone. This can also be like a couple's vacation. And if you are single, you are getting a lot of attention. But if you're single, you're letting go. You're like, oh, it's time for me to walk alone. Especially if you're a woman and you're single, you're like, it's time for me to walk alone. Because many of you were holding on to somebody who's already in a relationship that's actually faithful to their relationship. Like if you're single, some of you are attracted to somebody who's already in a relationship and not actually interested in you. And you're recognizing it's because you like the idea that there's no technical competition because the person's already committed to somebody else. And it's almost like you can get lost in that fantasy, and you're recognizing that that's not actually healthy. You're recognizing that that's not healthy and that you got to let it go because it's toxic. If you're single and you're feminine energy, you're recognizing that you need to let that go. Because you're interested in people who are not actually available. Because they're already involved and they're already committed to somebody else. Like this wouldn't be somebody who you're interested in that's in a relationship that's actually even giving you the time of day. Or even like giving you romantic vibes. It would be somebody who's in a relationship and who's just being kind. Like it's just being like the nice guy. But he's in a relationship. And if you're single, you're like, well, I need to let that go because with the King of Wands here, the person is actually, like, if you were to actually flirt with this person, you would get burned with the King of Wands. The King of Wands does not actually, like, play about his relationship. He's very committed to the person he's with. So if you were to flirt with this person or touch this person or try to be inappropriate with this person, whether you're a coworker or a friend or whatever, you would get burned with the King of Wands. It would also be a situation that if you were to be like trying to throw your hat in the ring and trying to flirt with them, they would reject you. They would either reject you, make you feel bad, or hurt your feelings altogether with the King of Wands. Think fire. It feels really nice to be around, but if you were to touch it, you would actually get burned. It's that type of person. Like, he says, I'll never let go. This is someone who's actually committed to the person that they're with. They keep falling in love with their partner over and over and over and over and over again. And if you're in a relationship, your significant other is falling in love with you over and over and over again, Cancer. You actually feel very secure in your relationship. There's also a balance now financially. Like, it's not all about finances, and there's no holding back of money, resources, or emotions. There's like a trust that is built. With the sun here, when we think of the Lion King, you also have to remember in the Lion King, when the baby was born, it was almost like a new beginning, right? Someone could be pregnant with a boy. If whoever you're in a relationship with will end up having their first son with you, okay? There's also like an intellectual connection between you and your significant other. Like, I see you guys talking a lot, also being on the same page mentally and intellectually. Like, the communication, it goes really well with the Ace of Swords here. There's really no, like, confusion. Everything is explained the right way. There's a sense of clarity. And with that comes safety. Also, there's like the masculine energy is wanting to show that they're really faithful to the feminine energy, because with the Five of Wands here, there's no other competition. This would be like, oh, there's other people involved, there's other women, other men, there's nobody else involved with the Five of Wands reverse. There's no one else involved. If this is even business, it's like people want to come to you, Cancer, versus other businesses. They're like, no, I would rather work with Cancer, because Cancer is the best. With the Six of Wands, you're also getting a lot of attention, a lot of notice about this. You could also rap, dance, act, sing. King of Wands, you could be in the entertainment industry. You could be into philosophy, psychology, spirituality, religion. You could work with homes, animals, the mines. You could be a doctor, a surgeon. You could work in the morgue. You could work with the esoteric, the occult. You get a lot of attention. You could work in the entertainment industry. If you are single, you're recognizing that you need to walk forward alone. You also have Self, which is the number 11, and Unknown Gift, which is the number 41. Okay? If you're single, you're recognizing that you need to walk forward, and that you will meet somebody that you connect with intellectually and mentally. It'll be almost like love at first sight. That'll be like, okay. I see it taking you like the span of 8 days, if you're single, to move on from hanging on to somebody who's actually already in a relationship. If the person is not available, you're like, oh, I need to move on. And then it takes you like 4 months, probably 4 to 5 months before you actually meet somebody, because you're seeking people who are not available. Like, even though you're like, oh, well, the person's in a relationship, technically speaking, there is no other competition except the person they're in that relationship with, which is why you see people who are in relationships, for many of you. And so you're recognizing, like, oh, that's not healthy. That you're seeking that because you're not emotionally available for a relationship. Because if the person is already taken and you're pursuing them, you're doing it because, one, you know that technically speaking you can never actually have them. It's about you liking the way that the person is treating their significant other. Like, if you're in a relationship, Cancer, people could really like the way that you are being treated by your significant other. Like, oh my God, he wines and dines her, he kisses her, he shows her off to others. He's not commenting on other women's photos and videos and stuff like that. Like, he's very faithful to the relationship, which makes him more attractive. That, he doesn't give himself access to other women, like, and other women do not have access to him. That's something every woman wants. And the better he treats his significant other, the more that others want the feminine energy and the masculine energy, because the feminine energy now is seen as someone who's valuable because you're being treated as valuable by the masculine energy. Like, oh, what's so special about her, right? Other men, other women look at her like, what's so special about her? Why is she getting the treatment that I want? So there's a lot that you're looking at, Cancer, within yourself. If you're single, some of you are like, oh, I need to go on a spiritual journey. Yeah. Because you recognize, some of you are like Cancers that are wanting to settle down, wanting marriage, wanting all that stuff. If you're single, right? Like, you're wanting all that stuff. But you're pursuing people who are already taken and that aren't interested in you. Due to needing to recognize, like, abandonment issues, For some of you, if you're single, the illusion is better than the actual reality. Like, you like people who are already taken because you like the way that they're treating their significant other, which doesn't mean that's how they're going to treat you. Yeah. Interesting. I also see you, like, communicating a lot to your significant other. So, let's read. This is very interesting. Because it's like, if you're single, it's like, it's almost like if you're single, you pay attention to people who are in relationships, but you can't have them. Because he already has somebody. And if you're in a relationship, you're with somebody who is stepping up as a man to really, like, defend the relationship and show that they are only interested in you. So you have self-worth, self-love, self-value, self-respect, which is what is needed. If you're single, for sure, what is needed. Because I'm recognizing that you're realizing it's time for you to let it go. If you're single, and this is like, this for some of you, if you're single, you could be using someone, this could be like a coworker or some man who's already in a relationship. You're using them for money. This can also be like having them work for you, but they're not, like, work for your company, but not compensating them what they are worth. Some of you do that out of spite for the fact that they have a successful relationship, a happy relationship with someone that they want to show off. And that's actually very beautiful. The Six of Wands, whoever you're in a relationship with, right? Like, them showing you off, Cancer, you look really good to people. But if you're a single Cancer, you're looking at it from, like, the outside in. Some of you guys are jealous that there's someone in a relationship where they're really happy with someone really attractive, that they only have eyes for that person. So you take it out on them through taking their time or not paying. Like, you could be making somebody work overtime but not paying them their worth. You could be making them work a lot but you're not giving them the money that they are deserving of. It's out of spite because they have something that you want. And some of you thought that that would maybe even affect the relationship that they're in, but it hasn't. Actually strengthen the relationship that they're in and distance them from the company that they're working with that is making them work a lot, but not compensating them what they're worth. Wow. Whew. Okay. Pig has big medicine to share with you. This medicine is so grand that it is the key to living a fulfilling life and aids in accomplishing your potential. Pig's message is simple and direct. Know your worth. Not only does Pig know his worth, but cultures across the world have proclaimed his value for thousands of years as both a creature to be revered and a source of nourishment. Think of a piggy bank with money inside of it. The more money inside, the more value it carries. The piggy bank reflects the idea that our true worth comes from within. When we only use others' validation to inform us of our value, it always leads to suffering. Pig's medicine teaches us about inner talk. Do you walk around doing your daily tasks with a voice in your head that belittles you, tells you that you are not good enough, and makes you feel unworthy? Now is the time to proactively train and direct the voice in your head to share messages that are uplifting, loving, and kind about yourself. This will take a lot of work and will most likely feel like you're lying to yourself if you have a habit of negative self-talk. The key to making it honest and impactful is to not lie to yourself and say, I'm gorgeous when everything in you feels ugly. Instead, you say to the part that feels ugly, I love you, I feel this pain with you, and one day I will get to the point where we feel our beauty. But for now, I'm here for you. Pig's medicine asks you to accept that you will always struggle with some form of insecurity because you're a human. True self-worth isn't rage and confidence. It is allowing yourself to be insecure and being there for yourself while you feel the pain of not feeling good enough. This act is the power that creates self-worth. If you're in a relationship and there's like maybe a company, it can also be like people who try to interfere with your relationship or take things out on your partner because they are only interested in you, they are only faithful to you, right? Whether it's taking time, energy, effort, whatever it is, or trying to do that away from the relationship, it doesn't actually impact the relationship. It only strengthens the relationship. And it enforces the idea that with the King of Wands, the masculine energy is ready to work for themselves or ready to go out for themselves. That's something that they're going to begin to plan and decide to do for themselves. Because they're going to start to see that it's negatively impacting parts of their lives that they want around forever. So this is the Nightingale of Paradise. Also, it's like with the King of Wands, someone was like disgusted that like people would want to interfere in their relationship. Because there's like a lot of like confidence, like why would people even do that? Like it's that type of energy. Like I'm gonna lay it on even thicker now. That's sort of what I'm hearing. It's funny. You also have this little thing. It says nurture your dreams. The Nightingale card comes when you have a profound gift that you are not currently aware of. A great endurance of difficulties leads you to unveiling the diamond within. There's also something about the masculine energy not being attracted to people who would want somebody who cheats on their spouse. You know, like that's weird. And that's not healthy. This card is a gem to receive, feel honored. There's no other card that foretells such a bounty. This gift is beyond your wildest dreams and you possess it. Your gift is something that every cell in your body yearns to self-actualize. It is one of your most exciting and fulfilling purposes. This card is not about fixing anything or giving you the perfect solution or guidance to a current obstacle. You receive the honor of this card when grace allows you a small knowing that there is an as yet undiscovered talent within. It may take months or years to reveal this gift, but it is there and it will come to you as clear as the noonday sun. Something about also wanting to the sun, not hiding things from each other, not hiding secrets, like wanting to tell each other everything. Especially if they're a Leo, a Capricorn, or an Aquarius, or even a Sagittarius, a Pisces, so Ophiuchus. Somebody's wanting to like be completely open and honest, like not hide anything from their significant other. It's like wanting to be completely clear and transparent. Something your truest self has always longed to actualize. Nightingale's medicine has a special message for you. You are being asked to endure time and uncertainty, for you are still in the night season, little one. So you understand and you'll be able to share your gift with the world, but you must wait, as there's a reason that your gift's greatness needs time to actualize in the material realm. Beyond this, it is too mysterious to explain. Please be patient. A reality of yourself beyond your current depth of awareness awaits you. Keep the faith. You have no idea how much the wait will be worth it. Get excited for the immensity of this gift within. It's big, very big. I do feel like if you're in a relationship, your partner has never been more transparent or open with you. He's like kissing the hand, and he's really laying it on thick, wanting to unveil everything. This has been your reading, Cancer. Thank you so much for supporting SIKIKSYD. If you ask for a sign from whoever you believe in, you will receive it. Okay? Ashe.